Okay, time for another edition of Open Stage Reviews, Portland chapter. This is one of two open stages that are held different Mondays of the month at Mississippi Pizza, aka the Atlantis Lounge. This is the last Monday of the month, and this is the covers only open stage. So, let's break it down. The sign up in the format is a little unique. You sign up via a QR code that is on the tables. Might be available in advance. I am not sure about that. You might be able to sign up in advance if you know where the QR code leads, or you sign up when you get here with the QR code on your table. The format is one song at a time, covers only, as the name suggests. No originals. And if you want to play a second time, should time permit, you need to sign up a second time there at the beginning. And then they'll just kind of go in order with however much time they have. They go through the wheel once. They try to make sure everybody gets to play once. So if there's a latecomer who signs up to do their first, they may bump the people who are waiting to do their second. That happened here tonight, and that's how it would happen again. So it's a little complicated with the format. Hosting is pretty, for something that needs to turn, for a format that needs to turn musicians over very quickly, they did a very good job. It's two people hosting. One is kind of the MC, one is running sound. So they're doing a good job of working in tandem, splitting those duties, getting the sound up and running very quickly, filling the space as people are coming to the stage with jokes, etc. There's a little sort of get to know you format, like a miniature interview at the end of your song, where people basically just asking, "What's your Instagram handle? Where can people hear more of you if you have something, etc." So, okay, so let's go down the checklist here. So the format covered. It's one song at a time in the wheel. Maybe you get a chance to do a second song at the end. The sound is good. The hosting is good. Time management is good. There were a lot of people here tonight. I kind of lost track of how many acts there were, but probably close to 20. And they got through everybody at least once, and a handful of us for a second song. This is not a stepping stone. You're not going to get booked into Atlantis Lounge, Mississippi Pizza, by virtue of playing this. They're not decision makers for the venue watching this and checking you out. Little bonus, so this is all ages until 9, and also there is an upright piano available. So if you are someone who's younger, wants to get a slice of pizza and wants to play a single cover, you can come on down here and do this. If your cover is one that requires playing piano, here you go. So my basic take on this is that, in my opinion, while I appreciate, they were extremely professional and they're doing a good job, the format and the sort of gimmick of being covers only makes this kind of not the right one for me. I don't prefer these sort of one at a time round robin format. It's just too much up and down, and I think a lot of time gets lost in the up and down. A lot of time gets lost in the in the transitions there. And I personally, as as someone who's a singer-songwriter doing original material, that's what I'm looking for the opportunity to do. I don't want my open stage to be limited like that, although I recognize there are open stages that for other reasons will limit to original only. This kind of started to feel not exactly like karaoke, but it had some similarities to kind of how I feel about karaoke, is that there's just a certain chaos to all that turnover. Not getting a chance to sit and rest in and get used to someone's voice. Also, it leads to definitely some dive bombing. There were a lot of people who just sort of did their song and left. and it, led to, people who were kind of at the end of the big circle not having as many people there to support them. So the community element is a little bit lower than at some other places. That said, there were regulars here who seemed to really love it. And I think that the hosts were very welcoming. And if the format sounds good to you, this is probably a great place to do it. The food is good, it's a fun one if you want to play covers and if you can tolerate one song at a time. Probably the most you're going to play is 2 songs here. So anyway, take it for what you will. That is Mississippi Pizza / Atlantis Lounge, covers only open mic, last Mondays from 7 to 10 with the sign up starting in advance beforehand at like 6:30 via QR code on the tables. All right, take it easy. Till next time, see you at the open stage.